Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome to the next match of Northernlion and myself. Duel it up in Hearthstone in the most casual way possible. What's going on?
How's it going, Dan? Not much is going on. It's
Yeah,
snowing in Vancouver.
it's a pretty big deal there from what I understand.
I mean, I grew up in the province adjacent to Michigan. So I know that snow is like a joke down there. I mean, it's not really a funny joke, but you get to feel superior cuz like you're like, "Yeah, well, it never snows there. I spend like 3 days a week before work I have to shovel my car out of my driveway. So suck on that." But yeah, there's like an inch of snow on the ground here, which is crazy for Vancouver.
Wait, so what province did you grow up in?
Ontario.
What region of Ontario?
I grew up in southeastern Ontario, so I
Okay.
am close to Ottawa.
Buffalo?
Ottawa is like the capital of Canada. Oh, is this Murray, boys?
I cannot confirm nor deny.
Okay.
The one I was going to use was is not fit for standard play.
Oh, it's a wild deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Let's try this.
Ooh. I have to say, Murloc. Warlock is fun to play.
I really like Warlock. This like zoo decks are so much fun in my opinion.
Yeah, that's how it's meant to be played. Unlike, what did you call the mage one we played in the episode one?
The major, I called it legendary mage.
Wow, that's very humble of yourself.
Well, I mean, it was full of legendaries, man. So my theme for this one, again, without spoiling it, it's very similar to the construction of the last one, except without the legendaries, really. So instead of being like, here's just a bunch of legendaries, this one's going to be only one copy of any given card, and then there's some cards that take advantage of that fact.
Okay, I got
Like in Magic, they call it a Highlander deck,
Wait, what is that?
because there can be only one.
Is that a movie from the 80s?
Highlander?
Yeah.
You don't know what a Highlander is?
No.
That's surprising.
What is it?
Fantastic. That was really good.
Ooh.
That's really good. Highlander, that's what's the dude's name? Christopher Lambert is like an immortal being from Scotland who gets hit by lightning bolts and cuts people's heads off with swords.
No, I've never seen that, but you want to know something crazy?
Sure.
This guy I used to work with, he was on a ladder.
Yeah.
True story. Was on a ladder, was climbing like on the side of a building doing some maintenance work.
Yeah.
And then he got struck by lightning, and his right arm fired out of his socket.
Like Voltron Rocket Fist or something.
But I'm serious, and he has a hook for an arm now.
That's not funny, but it's
You
also,
thought it was funny.
It's also hilarious.
Well, I mean, it could be worse, right? He could be dead, but could you imagine seeing that though?
What was he doing on a ladder though during a storm? That's like step one of what not to do.
Oh, mind if I roll the? Oh, that's what I gotta do. I gotta stack a deck with a couple.
Yeah,
of those.
dude. If you don't, this deck has a loot hoarder in it. Every deck gets a loot hoarder, man. Come on. This bomber is screwing me.
Oh, all right. What do we got here, boys? Ooh.
I want to point out, by the way, like this is all in good fun. As I net deck all the time, my custom decks are always total garbage. Like I'm just like, yeah, that looks like it'll fit. Then if people on like stream look at my decks, they're like, "What's wrong with you? You have all these cards. You make like the worst decks I've ever seen."
Wait, so was that like your Rob moment saying, "Oh, I've only got 150 hours in Civ, but if I don't win, that's okay."
Well, maybe. Like I recognize that that's something that people do. They sandbag. They're like, "Oh, I play a lot, but I could still lose." But really, like my custom decks are bad. If I net deck, I do fine. You like this guy, Dan? You like this guy?
Mama's in the kitchen.
Disenchanted my gold Austin Master for this one. Ooh, okay. What do you?
Wait, you put this guy in both decks?
Yeah. Yo, he's a new card, man. He's like the most prized card in the new set. You gotta love it.
I don't know if we're gonna look on that favorably in a casual playthrough.
I don't know. Sure.
But no, if I had it, I would play it because it looks like a fun card to play.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
So are each of these 3 cards you're looking at, are they random each time? More or less?
Yeah, exactly. There's an assortment of them. So I did see one effect for the second time. I gotta be honest with you, like I built a spell that kind of sucks really bad. Like I chose like one effect, and then the third effect, or the second effect I should say, every other option was just like a worse version of what I already had. But it's okay. Life goes on.
That works for me.
Ooh. Okay.
Do we want to do this? Yeah, well. All right.
Well, it's got a lot of momentum. Can't deny that.
Wait, so had you been to Vegas prior to Tournament on Fire? Champions on Fire?
Excuse me. Yeah, Champions of Fire.
Of Fire?
Yeah. No, I have. I don't really like Vegas, but I have been.
Ooh. Why don't you like Vegas?
So I want to, before I say why, I want to say that if you like Vegas, we're cool. I'm still okay with you. I think you could be a good person. But, like, everybody in Vegas is on their worst behavior. And, like, also, you can't judge anybody for it, which I find really annoying. Because when I see, like a 60-year-old dude in the casino drinking a beer at, like, 9 in the morning, my attitude is not like, hey, man, you're on vacation. My attitude is like, something's wrong. Like, this guy needs... someone needs to talk to this guy, right? Like,
that's surprising coming from you.
You think so? Well, I mean, we've...
Yeah.
The Dream Boys. We've had our moments at PAX, I guess, but this is a little different, I find, personally.
Well, not based on your personal choices. I just take you as a very... And don't take us the wrong way, a non-judgmental person.
I am, and like the only reason I hate it is because it affects me. I don't look at that guy and go, oh, I don't want to associate with these people. I'm just like, man, this is 9 a.m. and this casino is smoky. I just want a coffee. And then if you're on the strip, a coffee's like $35. And I'm like, slow down here. But that's nice. It. And also, like, you know, if you've never been to Vegas, at least as a young man, you might not know. Everywhere you go, people are like, hey, you want to, like, go have sex with a prostitute tonight? And I'm like, nah, man, I'm good. The dude on the other end of the strip already asked me, and I told him no. Don't you have some kind of network you can talk to? Like, put a sticker on my back, like, don't solicit that guy? He's a waste of our time.
Okay, that's fair enough. I could see why you don't like it. But I'm still surprised that if you're at a Vancouver local charcuterie and a guy's popping a PBR at 10 a.m., you're going to look at him the same way?
Yeah, I would be like, this guy's there's something went wrong. Something's not right.
I'm just trying to think if I could see you going buck wild in Vegas. Not in that, like, just in a, like, overwhelming, like, food.
Oh, I mean, we, like, me and Cobalt and his fiance and my manager went out to a nice restaurant in Vegas. Quite an expensive meal, and it was a good time. And we gambled a little bit. That's about it, though.
Now we're getting somewhere. What was your game of choice?
I like roulette, and I like roulette for a reason that requires an explanation. I like it because no matter how you play, you're guaranteed to lose, but you can't be good or bad at it. Like, you can only be there. The only way to make a misplay is to be like, well, I have $100 to get me through the next 12 hours, and then just put it down on, like, one number, and then it's just gone. But if you just, like, put down, like, the minimum bet every time, you're going to win X percentage of the time, you're going to lose 1 minus X percentage of the time. Oh, my hand is too full.
Don't you think there'd be people that disagree with you?
Yes.
Let's say, oh, you play the greens every 7th roll, every spin.
But come on, though. Right?
Did you hit it?
I mean, I hit a couple times. I actually on roulette, started with like 100, got to 180, cashed out the 100, lost the 80, broke even after like 3 hours, and I was like, that was a good time.
That's the best way to play Vegas. Like, so do you go like when I go the few times that I go, I have family there. Like, I'll go with whatever X amount of dollars and be like, this is entertainment.
Yeah,
I do not expect to win anything.
Yeah, it's gone as soon as it's out. Like, as soon as you got the cash in your hand, I'm like, it's not coming back.
What? How did you hit a number, or were you going colors?
We were just splashing the board, so it was like a $15 minimum table. We would just put like $1 on 15 numbers. Cobalt was. I swear, he was putting these little, like, corner bets on. You'd put, like, a chip in the middle and then bet on all 4 corners. He hit that shit, like, maybe 8 or 9 times. And I was like, this guy, he's got all the luck right now. He cannot stop.
Watching him, like, I got nervous watching him, and I don't get nervous. Like, I got nervous watching him compete.
Yeah.
It's like, there's a lot on the line for that.
It was, especially as you got further and further in, like the stakes got higher and higher. But no, I was super happy that if I had to lose to anybody, I'll lose to Cobalt.
Yeah, because you keep the money in the corporation.
Exactly. You keep it in the family. Dan, that was a really smart play.
Oh, it was a bad play if you saw what I had in my hand, though.
Oh, okay. Wait, why did that guy die? Am I losing my mind? Because I was just about to drop a, mind if I roll need and bring Reno Jackson back from the dead, but now I cannot do so.
Wait, so are we in agreement that if you play 2 mind if I roll needs, it nullifies?
That's fine by me, but I actually, I cannot play 2 mind if I roll needs. Because every deck can only have 1 in order for Reno Jackson to actually work.
What do you mean?
Like, he only works, he's the card that healed me up to 30. It's like, if you have no duplicates in your deck, heal yourself to your maximum health. Okay.
Oh, you're doing well here. Well, that's Reno.
That's Reno, baby, yeah. I'm not a big fan of Vegas, but I've had some good times with Reno.
Burgley Bully.
This is another new card.
Well, if you look at it from a certain angle.
Like his scrotum is torn open and it's just dripping coins everywhere.
You said it. I was just thinking it.
Ooh, Dreadsteed. Dude, I don't know, again, how many, like, tavern brawls you play, but there was a tavern brawl where you could, like, choose to give every minion charge or taunt, and don't even get me started on this Dreadsteed. And you just play it, give it charge, kill their taunt minions, because every time you kill them, they respawn with charge. And then you just, like, they can never have anything on the board. It was annoying.
I'm trying to wrap my head around Dreadsteed, like if I think it's good or not.
Okay. I think it's okay, but I don't know.
It's basically just what, an infinite, almost infinite 1/1, right?
Yes.
That's it.
I don't know how you get rid of it, honestly. I guess you have to like hex it or something and then get it off the board, but so I just got this off of that
give
new
all
menu that
enemies
came out.
-3. Ooh, that's a pretty good card. Hit him with the sack.
You know what's a better card though?
What?
The only question is, where do you put it?
I wonder if we could find the voice actor.
You'd have him on the show? That would be so good.
I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility.
He would hate it though, right? Like, we would just be like dance clown.
I don't know. Don't you think people like that like embrace that? I think it goes one of two ways. Like, people either embrace it, like the Mario guy. Have you ever seen the Mario guy?
Lou Albano or whatever his name was, from the TV show.
No,
Charles Martinet.
Yeah, the guy who did Mario 64.
Yeah,
like he loves that.
Dude, you know what's? Oh, you killed him. You know what's really cool is that me and Mathis were at E3. Mathis was like, "Holy fuck." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "That's Charles Martinet back there." He's like, he recognized the Mario voice actor on sight. It's like, that's so Mathis-y. In a good way, like it's endearing, but still.
Can you just redo that story and just with a Mathis impression just on the front end of it?
Like, "Hey friends," like that?
Well, I don't know, the one time I asked you to do, I think we were playing the tank game.
Oh, Shell Shock. That's an all-time classic, man.
Oh, Sackboy.
Is this okay? My double battle cry minion's still out there, so this is about to get grimy, dude. Check this out.
Discover card.
Ooh.
Are those cards in your hand, or those are just randoms?
Do you know how Discover works?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But
We're gonna explain like I have a Discover Beast card. And it's like, hey, you pick a random beast.
yeah, that's the way it works here too.
Okay.
But I like this card because it's golden, so every card you discover gets golden as well, and it makes you look like you're balling out of control.
Have you ever played someone with all gold cards?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Is it like directly intimidating?
Yeah, it hurts. So check this out. First off, you gotta dump these bad boys out of there to make some room. And then you put this guy back out on the field again, and then you just do exactly the same thing again.
So you get 2 for 1.
Exactly. I don't know I don't even know what that card was, but I was running out of time.
Wait, what compelled you to put your card back as Martha's Vineyards?
Oh, well, first off, it's the dumbest of all the card backs. If you're looking at Dan's perspective, you can see it's just like apple pie. The other one is, as I was opening packs, whenever my luck felt like it was running out, I'd change card back just to make it more engaging. So we started with like Wrath of the Old Gods, and then we went over to Samsung Galaxy because I wanted my packs to be explosive, and then after that we went to apple pie, and that's how I got 3 Auction Master Beardos.
I'd like to see the Samsung back. Can you swap it for the next game?
Yeah, it's not as exciting as you think, but I will indeed swap it.
I'm expecting to see a Samsung logo somewhere on it.
You know, I didn't look, but it's possible. I just want to.
Wait, so what happened? So you bought the phone, and then what is there, like a code?
No, if you just like log into Hearthstone on it, it gives you a pack. Go, get ready for this. This dude's about to get fucking torched, man. Oh, I don't have the mana for it. Whatever. That guy's still dead, but okay.
Golden Legendary.
Well, it's because I got it off that other golden card.
Oh, the one that you summoned?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Oh, that's the one you want right there. And then, ooh. All right, sure. You know what? This has gone on long enough.
Ooh, nice.
Not the BM, but I was like, if I kept you alive at that point, it's almost unsportsmanship, you know.
What's BM? I thought.
Oh, bad manners.
But do you think anyone's gonna say, "Excuse me, Stormer, it's not actually apple pie, it's cherry pie"?
It's
think it'll be a comment.
Well, you know, it is part of the Warcraft lore, so you never know, man. This could be like, you know, some kind of orc-berry pie.
All right, will you swap it out?
I just did. Actually, you know what? It's a nice card back. It looks regal. I don't see a Samsung logo though.
Was it in this? Well, we're about to find out. Let's say is it in like the color scheme of Samsung? All right, so here's what I'm picturing it as. I'm picturing it as dark blue with like a white symbol in the middle. Am I close?
No.
What
But
does it look like?
there's dark blue accents.
Let me see. Let me see. Ew.
Ew,
That looks like
that's not that bad.
It looks like one you'd get free for playing their MOBA game.
I basically did get it for free, not for playing their mobile game though.
Did you get that one? Wasn't that a thing back in the day?
Wait, oh, it's like if you play Heroes, you get a free card back.
Yeah.
You know what? What's your card back, mister?
It's the Murray Boys one. Usually my card backs match the theme. That's how I do it.
Can you do that? Like deck by deck, change the card backs?
Yeah.
What the hell? They've thought of everything, man. Oh, dude, I feel bad. I keep getting the perfect draw for turn 2.
I can appreciate that.
I've said this in a couple streams, but it's actually true. Like, usually when I play Hearthstone at home, the volume's off. If I'm playing on my phone, I will crank that volume knob, play Loot Hoarder, and then turn it back down for the next turn.
Why do you turn the volume down?
Well, I don't need it.
Are you listening to like Steven Stamko radio or something instead?
No, I don't need to like watch TV or something in the background. I mean, this is a pretty... Oh, it seems like an okay play here, if you know what I mean. But I'd rather just... Mind if I roll a knee?
You don't strike me as a TV guy.
I have it on in the background sometimes if I'm playing Hearthstone or programming. Just to get out of my office, which is like, you know, 8 feet by 6 feet.
Do you have those foam things up that you see all the YouTubers have?
I have like one pad of it, but I don't have like the whole place decked out. Like a lot of people do. Wow, you kept him alive.
Yeah, I'll spare him this time.
It's the right play. It's the right play.
What propelled you to get one of the foamies and not the rest of them?
They only had one at the store.
Does it make a difference?
Yeah, probably.
Do your neighbors ever like wonder why you talk to yourself so much?
I don't know. I don't talk to them. Plus,
Do you know your
no
neighbor?
phone in my apartment.
I just left the apartment. Didn't talk to the landlord because he's a jerk. Wait,
He's drinking a beer at 9 a.m. I didn't appreciate that.
wait, so you don't know your neighbors?
I've talked to like some of them a couple times, but not really.
So like, if they're walking down the hallway, you give them a wave, or you just heads down, earphones in,
No,
burgundy
like
Yeezys on.
yeah, I'm friendly enough. Like I'll be like, hey, what's up? If I pass someone in the hallway, even if I don't recognize them, like, how's it going? One time I was in the elevator, and I didn't realize they were people from my floor, and I was wearing my Twitch hoodie, and they're like, whoa, you're on Twitch? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, are you like big on Twitch? And I was like, I don't know. Sort of, I guess. And then they're like...
You're like, I streamed in front of hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah. Is that what they said during the Champions of Fire thing?
Yeah, well, that's what you said, but I think you said it quickly.
Oh,
So I think you said hundreds or thousands.
thousands, yeah. No, okay, I remember that now then.
That's the only time I saw chat turn against you during the whole thing. But it was very quick. It was very quick.
That makes sense, because I was like, I thought the host said hundreds or thousands. Or sorry, hundreds of thousands. Because I saw that people were like roasting for it. I didn't realize they were roasting me, but now I know.
But that's an un-NL statement.
It's braggadocious.
Yeah, to me, you always defer to the opposite side of the spectrum.
I try to, yes.
All right, what do we got here? We can roll the dice here, or let's not roll the dice.
My shield for Argus.
Shield for Argus. So it's not quite a zoo deck, Dan, but it's pretty close.
Mine or yours?
Yours.
Oh, okay.
So
Why
like,
zoo?
I don't know, just the guy who invented it named it.
Who was that? Trump SC?
It was Reynard.
Isn't that guy's name? Trump?
Yeah, Trump SC.
Do you think he's run into any branding problems?
Whatever do you mean? Can't possibly imagine what you're referring to when you say that.
Oh.
I think I don't know, that spell might be good enough, man. That spell might be good enough.
Are you about to clear me?
I think so.
Ooh.
But like, I'm gonna lose all of my minions in the process as well.
Probably worth.
Yeah, no, I would agree at this point. That does seem like a good call. Okay, so it'll be something like this, and then that.
Did you ever play World of Warcraft?
No, not at all.
Never?
Never.
You never felt compelled to?
For whatever reason, did not interest me. You know what I played a lot of when I was younger was like the NHL hockey games, well, obviously NHL hockey, but you know what I mean. Like the
on Sega?
No, well, yeah, when I was way younger on Super Nintendo, but on SNES, or I mean on original Xbox. There we go. Dan,
I'm surprised you. I mean, I guess not. What did you think? It was stupid? Like the game loop was stupid?
No, I just didn't have friends that played it. So, honestly, I consider myself kind of lucky.
Why?
I could have probably gotten obsessed with it. Not that, like, you know, people's lives have turned out okay. People, like, they make fun of, like, MMO players sometimes for, like, not having a life. I was at an MMO convention with Kate. You talk to people. You go, oh, yeah, I'm, like, the CTO of this startup company. Oh, you know, yeah, I invented, like, an Excel type program that made me like $100 million. Yeah, oh, these people are they've really fucked it up pretty bad. I mean, they've made a terrible mistake in their lives. I mean, sure, it can get bad, but still.
I mean, you may be talking about the outliers, but that's what I appreciate. You always play the Switzerland, right? So you may say something that could be taken as derogatory to like a minuscule part of the population, then you build those people back up.
Well, you never want to punch down, right? Like that's There's so many people punch down, and there's no point. Hey, look at that guy. Well, I mean, that's pretty much.
Hey, look at that guy drinking a beer in Vegas.
Yeah, I was hoping you were gonna take the ball and run with that one. Yeah. Hey, look at that guy that might have a substance abuse problem. He's really impacting my paid vacation.
My vacation that was no. What would be a game that you played? Like PC game that I may be surprised to hear.
Trying to think. I don't know if anything about me would surprise you, Dan. To be honest with you. But
surprised me that you made fun of a guy drinking a beer at 9 a.m. in Vegas.
This is useless, but still pretty sweet. This freaking taunt knife juggler, dude. What's up with that?
It's my version of mind if I roll need. What does he say when he gets dropped?
Wait, put this apple on your head. Something like that. Honestly, I'm kind of trying to think here. I had this. What might surprise you is that I played like a ton of shareware games. So you'd get like a floppy disk or a CD-ROM, and it would be like 256 games, and they've all been like abandoned by their publisher, or it's just demos actually.
Like Commander Keen.
Exactly. Yeah. So we got the first 8 levels of Commander Keen. And I would play that like over and over for hours. Or I don't know, like baseball, like sports games in general, but sports that I do not really like or care about. Like played a lot of baseball, like All-Star Baseball 2000, NFL Quarterback Club, and stuff like that. But
All-Star Baseball 2001 was a great baseball game. Talking about for 64?
Yeah.
For 64? Yeah, or PS2.
Like Larry Walker on the cover.
Yeah, that's one of the best baseball games in my opinion.
He's Canadian.
Is he?
Larry Walker.
Whoa! Why did that guy get? He threw 4 out.
Bran Bronzebeard, man. Your battle.
So he threw 6 out.
He threw 6.
Uh-huh.
You are correct. All right, how do you even do this? He's got me like on the ropes again. He's also got no cards in his hand.
That you can see.
That I can see, exactly.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed with your card back. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm generally a punch up kind of guy.
Yeah, okay. The Samsung. You don't like the Samsung?
I would have been better if it was like the Hearthstone exterior, and then the middle was your Samsung phone, like a small version of it.
And it was like there was smoke coming out of it.
Yeah.
Wait, are you an Apple guy?
I've been using Apple, but I'm not like one of these, people that bought the $300 Apple book.
Right. Yeah. That was just pictures of Apple products. Yes. That's a little silly, I think. I really appreciate, like, from a programming standpoint, if you program stuff on Windows, like most of the languages have a lot of power, but they look hideous. You're like, you make something and you're like, this looks like it's just, ooh, I think he's got lethal. It looks like trash when you make it, but you're like, well, behind the scenes, there's a lot of power. But on Apple, it's like the exact opposite. When I made stuff in Swift and Xcode, it was like, it looks like Steve Jobs, like, blessed it with his own hands. But the code in the back is, like, hideous.
We were 1-1, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the most, in your opinion, impressive thing you've coded thus far? And I don't want to say impressive, like braggadocious, but like, this is kind of cool.
Well, it was definitely the game that we made for our class here. It was like the first software project that. Oh, dude, we got targets, boys. It's the first time we've ever made like most assignments are in early programming classes are like, hey, make something that like converts Celsius to Fahrenheit. And this was like, hey, make whatever you want, but it's got to be like pretty big and have it on my desk by week 12. So we really like made a game, which was super cool, but. It's pretty horrible, but it's done, and that's awesome.
What's the concept?
You basically like it's an iOS class, so it had to be a game that would run on phone or tablet. Oh, here we go. Here we go. You got it.
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Yes.
So like a big old, it's like imagine a Tetris screen. A big block, huge like stone block comes down from the ceiling. You take your finger and you tap on it, and it goes like ting 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 ting, and then it explodes, into like these smaller like Tetris pieces. And then you take each of those individually and go ting 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 and like crack it open, and then you get a bunch of gold, and you drag the gold down to this like meat grinder at the bottom of the screen. And it goes like, and then the gold gives you points, and then like more blocks fall from the ceiling, and you try to clear them faster than they kill you. Then if they get to the top, you lose.
Did you guys download stock graphics and audio, or did you actually make the audio yourself?
Well, we didn't make it ourselves, but we wait, Dan, do you have any demons in your deck? Let me know.
I'll tell you what, that Samsung is starting to grow on me. Because
Really?
it's like, it's up in my face right now. It's like a nice blue orb.
He's got his deck's like all Murrays, man. It's 100% Murray.
Wait, so will we ever get a chance to play the game, or are you keeping it under wraps?
We might polish it and release it later, but
Cool.
It's not fit for public consumption right now. Especially at the end, like with 2 weeks left, we're like, let me put it this way: with 6 weeks left, we're like, this is gonna be a good game. We can actually release. With 2 weeks left, we're like, this bug has to get fixed, no matter how it gets fixed, or we're screwed. So that became problematic towards the end, but it may eventually reach a state in which it's playable.
Did you have the typical college group project experience where like one dude burdened the load or one person burdened the load? And
No,
everyone just
we've known each other for a while, so I think this is probably right.
Ooh, nice.
Should have waited for you to play a little bit more, but that's okay. We split it pretty evenly. Like I did most of the programming, he did like pretty much all of the design, and then like stuff I did not want to do, like UI.
So you'd rather do like the guts than the polish?
Yeah, 100%.
Interesting. So just you and a guy?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm a guy as well, but I understand where you're coming from there on that
Well,
one.
look, aren't you just a modern day Ed and Florian? Oh, you didn't preface it. I wasn't expecting that.
I figured, we'd always lampshaded it. Maybe it'd be better if we just threw it out there once.
What's lampshade mean?
That's like, I have no idea. Actually, I think when I use it improperly, but... Ooh. Lance Carrier.
Alright.
Life tapping, he's getting me down pretty low here. I'm so glad that, like, I drew the cards that actually make this deck fun. Like, I've drawn Kazakus every game. He's the guy who makes, like, he makes the potion. Otherwise, this deck just looks really bad.
That's your bread and butter.
That is 100%, man. 100%.
Lance Carrier.
It's a good name for, like, a dude in the military, right?
It does. If you kind of look at it, it looks like Lance Bass, orc form.
I could see that. It's like a vintage 2000 era Lance Bass.
Yeah. What do we do here? I think we got to do it. We got to do it, boys.
Ooh, this is power overwhelming.
After you... Okay, let's do this. Maybe questionable.
No, it's a good card. What's he doing? Is he hidden? Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, I didn't know you could change the color on that banner. That's kind of nice.
Wait, on what banner?
On the one next to the tent in the upper right-hand corner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are you, when you play this map, you eating the pie and drinking the mead?
I don't even mess with that. This is my favorite one though, because it's London 2012.
I know. Yeah. There you go. Does it
I didn't know you could
name
eat
where
the
you
pie.
click?
It doesn't. I was trying to do that. Will you and Kate play Hearthstone together, or no? Is she not Hearthstone?
No, she's not that into it. She was for a while, but no longer.
I do have to say, I'm glad you guys are doing your alternate snow case this year.
Yeah, no, it's fun, man. It's a good time. It's always different.
But your guys' initial manufacturer went belly up or something?
They just chose not to make one this year because they said they were too busy. But
Too busy for Christmas or holidays.
well, I guess they had a big summer or something. So
It's like you saying, I had a busy summer making Isaac videos. I'm not going to do any more.
to be fair, I probably have done enough Isaac videos. So we've got a good point there, maybe. Dreadsteed, boys. What's he gonna do though? How's he gonna do this? What do you think he's gonna do here? He's gonna go for the face? The face is the place?
Mind if I roll? Steed?
Okay. Oh, he's got a freaking taunt. Oh, this changes everything, man.
Doesn't it look like that guy has a graduation cap on?
Which one?
no, is
Oh,
that just
yeah,
me?
yeah. No, 100%. Ooze looks like he has a graduation cap on. That is not just you.
He wasn't late for his registration.
I get it. It's very clever. Okay, what's the
I've never been a panda guy in this game. Like, when I see people play panda cards, like, that kind of meta goes over my head.
What do you mean you've never been a panda guy? I don't understand that.
Like, because all the panda people in the game have, like, oh, take this card off your deck, or take this card off the board.
Right.
Eh. Ooh,
No,
you took my college graduate.
They're actually, I think they're usually pretty bad, but the gist of this deck is like sometimes you can get that, like you'd call Kazakus, make your custom spell, take him off the board, and then play him again, make another custom spell, and maybe you can even get that to pop a couple extra times. Like the idea is that I really need to keep myself alive against this onslaught of murries and the horses that never die.
Ooh.
That, I gotta be honest, that Darkshire Councilman is getting out of control.
Ooh.
Alright, that guy's gotta go. There's just no doubt about that.
Oh, you can move the spigot down here too.
What, you moved the what?
The spigot.
The what?
The spigot.
Okay.
The thing with the mead on it.
Oh, okay. I see.
Not the mead. The meat.
So I don't know. This spell might be a little janky. We're about to find out, though.
Is that a derogatory term?
It could be, yeah.
It just means what? Busted?
I don't know. I honestly don't. Wait, how much damage? Wait, don't distract me for a second. Okay. They're all going down, so we can do that.
Don't take out my Judge Mathis.
He's going, man.
Oh, you took out your own kind?
It had to be done.
Why did those guys come back?
That was the second part of the spell. In the card tracker on the left, oh my, it's so hard to tell what happened if you mouse over Kazakus potion. There's like 1,000 things, but yeah, deal 4 damage to all minions, then summon 2 friendly minions that died this game.
Did you get to pick who those were?
Sadly, no. But, it's an okay draw. Bran Bronzebeard's real good. Put this apple on your head. What's your favorite voice work in the game that's not Mind If I Roll Need?
I gotta answer that at a later date.
Okay.
There's like, that's so far ahead. Like, there's just like a clump of people behind it, right?
Sure, yeah. That makes sense.
Like, ooh. Ooh, what do we want to do here? There we go.
I should have this every time.
Ooh.
It's gonna be tight. I think you've done like all the damage to yourself this game. I've hit you for like 2, and then the rest has just been the hero power.
Self-inflicted.
Okay, I don't know. He's got 5 damage on the board.
Do you think there's anyone else in the world, maybe outside of the bubble, that you or I may coexist in that appreciates Mind If I Roll Need as much as you or I do?
I mean, I gotta be honest. I hope so. I really do. So I think you start with like this guy. And then check this out, dude. This guy's been in my hand for like 100 years. Every time you summon a minion that has battle cry while this is in your hand, gain +1/+1. I'm pretty sure that this is like actually hot ass garbage, but
Blubber Baron?
Blubber Baron, yeah.
Looks pretty good to me. He's got 3 tongues though.
I don't think that's. I think that he has tusks. Those are tusks.
Ooh.
It's conceivable. Does he have Murray's? Oh, he
Ooh.
needs something though. No Murray's, boys. Oh, it's not a Murray, but is that a Power Overwhelming? It is. For the lethal Power Overwhelming. Well played, Dan.
Hey, good game.
Good game.
If we're in Vegas right now, I'm just gonna say that major upset has happened. Just all right, I got another one for you.
Okay.
It's let's go with this one. Let me go. This one, there's really no chance, but we'll go for it anyways.
Okay.
All right, this is. It's ridiculous. So, do you want me to give you the name? How did we do it? You have to guess.
Yeah,
what it
you
is?
give me the name. I guess the. I guess the class and the theme.
All right. This one is the one I wanted to play, but it was wild, so I couldn't. It's called Phyllis Hiller.
Phyllis Hiller. Jeez. Okay. Well, Phyllis Diller is like an old comedian. Well, what
male or
is
female?
female?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it's a mage? No?
I
gotta look here, Mike. Okay, let's look. Who are even the stupid classes in this game? Phyllis Hill. Is it a shaman?
No, you're looking like 8 levels meta deep. I'm very surface.
I know, but
like,
what does that mean? There's no. You've given me a surface that's frictionless. There's no place for me to get traction, man. Phyllis
it's
Hiller. Okay, is it a rogue? Phyllis Hiller.
change one of the letters.
Is it a paladin?
No,
Should we change one of the letters?
it's a healing priest.
It's a priest? Yeah, what do you change one of the letters?
Phyllis Healer.
Phyllis Healer. Oh my god. Is that then the theme is that you're a priest?
And he fills everyone up with heals.
Oh, of course, yes. It makes perfect sense. Okay, well, lovely.
That's Gabe calling. You want to take us out?
Yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button no matter whose perspective you're watching. Of course, you got to get both perspectives. That way you can get the mind if I roll need coming at you at 0 time and then at 0.1 time when the delay gets out there. We'll be back on Tuesday, presumably, with our next episode. Let us know how you like it so far. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See you guys.